Hey everyone, it's time for a quick Dallin's Devo. Just talking about how God cares much more about where you're headed than where you're going. It's much more about where you are pointed towards, where you're hoping to be. So I've been reading a little bit more again about Moses and how he and his people were brought out of, the captivity of the Egyptians. And then they were kind of brought to this land, and it was kind of like, oof, it was good, but it was like not the promised land. It wasn't where they most wanted to be. But what was important was that they're willing to keep trusting God and keep going. And they had Moses to help them out. He parted the Red Sea with the swipe of his rod. And, what wasn't important was all of that hard work. Well, the hard work was important, but what was important wasn't like who they'd been in the past. The Lord was focused on their future. He wanted to make covenants with them, He wanted to help them and everything that they were doing and were going to go through, because the Lord, of course, could still see the big picture of everything that they were doing. And, I believe that, the same thing is still true today, that God makes promises with us and wants us to do the very best that we can with our lives, and this is done through the priesthood and things of that nature. And for me, that's been a big blessing, and knowing that God wants to work with me, God wants to help me. He's not focused on where I've been in the past. Yes, he might know about those things and he'll be aware of that, but what he's really focused on is the future, how he's going to help me and my future family, obviously, of course, to make it to our own promised land and help us all to get back to live with him someday. That's what he's mostly focused on. From my experience, it's not, oh, let's help Dallin remember this one time when he dropped the ball. There's been many times I've dropped the ball, but there's also been a lot of times when I've like kind of seized it and owned the moment. And so we're focusing more on those ones, and that just one little thing just to really help you out. But you can see that all through the scriptures. Like there's people that maybe they had difficult times, but they chose to trust God more and keep going, and that brings a lot of blessings. Just like there's a cool quote that says, "Anything you sacrifice, like what you'll get is better than anything you left behind." And I really do believe that. If we keep on moving forward, like God's going to keep giving us blessings and helping us know what we need to do and help us make the most of everything that we go through. So it's kind of a quicker Devo today, but hopefully it was helpful. God cares a lot more about where you're headed than where you are going. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.